slips quietly through the blinds, carrying the thoughts I find. Every lamp along the street fades the moment our eyes meet. Call my name before you go. Let your heartbeat let me know. Even if the night moves slow, you're the warmth beneath the snow. Stay with me through winter night. Hold the world in soft delight. Let our shadows fuse inside, turning silence into flight. Every whisper in my ear tells me you are still sincere. Even with the drift and fear, I still want you drawing near. Cold breath circles on the pane, tracing memories that remain. Every second that you breathe feels too precious now to leave. Stay until the moment's slow, till the moon forgets to glow. If you leave, I need to know why my heart can't let you go. Stay with me through winter night. Hold the world in softer light. Let our shadows fuse inside, turning silence into flight. Every whisper in my ear tells me you are still sincere. Even with the drift and fear, I still want you drawing near. Maybe love can lose its way, stumble in the muted gray. But one word from you today keeps the heart from slipping away. Stay with me, don't fade tonight. Let our hands remain held tight. Even if we're losing sight, even if we're feels most right. You're the truth that feels most right. Pressure hits but I don't crack. Quiet shine beneath the black. Every scar I learned to wear, polished edges crystal clear. I don't rush, I let it form. Storm by storm, I stay warm. What I hold is never shown. Still it cuts through stone by stone. I move heavy like a diamond, built from heat and from silence. Never loud but still I shine, breaking dark with steady light. No applause, no need to prove. I let pressure make the move. In the dark I still reflect. Heart and glow you can't neglect. Hey, hey. Crowded rooms don't shake my core. I've been through the weight before. Every doubt that tried to stay turned to strength along the way. I don't chase what fades too fast. I was built for things that last. Even shadows that I cast tell the story of my past. I move heavy like a diamond, built from heat and from silence. Never loud but still I shine, breaking dark with steady light. No applause, no need to prove. I let pressure make the move. In the dark I still reflect. Heart and glow you can't neglect. Maybe power isn't loud, standing like a diamond. Still standing like a diamond. Still standing like a diamond. Still standing like a diamond. You walk in with sunrise heat, turning calm into a beat. Every laugh you let me hear wakes the world and pulls me near. Something in your shifting line moves like rhythm through my spine. All your brightness feels divine, pulls me in before the sign. You hit stronger than the flow, stirring pulses head to toe. Warm enough to steal the show, can't step back once you say go. I get tangled in your game, soft but nothing stays the same. Every spark you toss in flame writes my heartbeat with your name. Golden glow along your hair turns the room to something rare. Even stillness seems to sway when you look my breathing way. Every glance redraws the line, keeps me drifting out of time. All your edges intertwine, sweetness wrapped in subtle shine. You hit stronger than the flow, stirring pulses head to toe. Warm enough to steal the show, can't step back once you say go. I get tangled in your game, soft but nothing stays the same. Every spark you toss in flame writes my heartbeat with your name. Maybe joy is born in light, found in moments burning bright. You turn simple into flight, lifting me past day and now. You move steady like the flow, pulling colors through my glow. Every step you take, I know I fall further as you show. Every doubt, unfinished choice. City echoes in my chest, wouldn't let my breathing rest. Up here nothing asks me why, nothing pulls me to reply. Even pain just passes by, like a cloud across the sky. Silence tests my will. I don't need to fight or feel, just to stand and learn when I stop pretending strong, that's where I finally belong. Glue mountain when I leave, I won't take the weight with me. Not a cure but clarity, enough to let my heart breathe. Just a shadow on the ground. Played your game behind my back, thinking I'd lose with your attack. But you never learned my trend. I redraw the rules you send. When you think you've reached the end, that's the point where I ascend. You never read between the lines. See the shifting signs when you're tight confines. I was breaking through designs. Now you watch your power fray as I turn the board your way. Every trap you thought could stay flips on you by break of day. You place bets on me to fold, saw my silence as control. Thought the spotlight hit my aim, never guessed I tracked your frame. You believe the mask I lend, missed the grid I learned to blend. Now the pressure you would send becomes fuel I twist and bend. You never read between the lines. See the shifting signs when you're tight confines. I was breaking through designs. Now you watch your power fray as I turn the board your way. Every trap you thought could stay flips on you by break of day. When you think you've claimed the fight, that's when I slip out of sight. Turning dark into my light. Check your step, I strike upright. You misread the warning sign. Thought you corner what is mine, but you're talking by my spine. I rewrite your grand design. You never read between the lines and didn't see the shifting sign. You turn your tight confines. Break through what's fast. We don't count the days apart, we just live them as they are. Some nights feel a little long, but they never feel too wrong. Even when the sky feels white, even when you're not in sight, there's a quiet pull inside that keeps you close without a fight. I would cross the dark and back, not to prove it, just because. Every mile just bends the path, never breaking what we was. I don't need the stars to shine, I don't need the moon to guide. If the world runs out of signs, I'll still find you every time. Time moves strange when you're away, fast and slow inside the same day, but your voice still finds a way to land softly where I stay. I've learned love is not the spark, it's the stay in the dark when there's nothing left to say, but you don't turn away. I would cross the dark and back, not to prove it, just because every mile just bends the path, never breaking what we was. I don't need the stars to shine, I don't need the moon to guide. If the world runs out of signs, I'll still find you every time. Maybe love is not the leap, but the promise that we keep, not in words we try to say, but in choosing us each day. So if space pulls us apart and the nights feel longer still, I don't chase the edge of stars, I just stay and always will. Silver spills across the floor, night exhales behind the door. City slows its restless pace, leaving stars to take their place. Every thought begins to slow, drifting where the cool winds go. Things at high start to show underneath the lunar glow. Moonlight resting on my skin pulls the quiet deep within. All the noise I've been in turns to calm, I'm breathing in. Nothing feels too far or near, every fear begins to clear. In this moment crystal clear, I belong right here, right here. Windows glow in softer tones, holding all the nights we've known. Time forgets the urge to run, till the dark and heart are one. I don't need to rush or know where the restless moments go. Let the shadows ebb and flow. Trust the light that moves in slow. Moonlight resting on my skin pulls the quiet deep within. All the noise I've been in turns to calm, I'm breathing in. Nothing feels too far or near, every fear begins burns wrong and softens right, till the world feels warm and light. I dissolve into the light. I dissolve into the light. Past the corner where we used to wait. Nothing changed, but everything feels late. Same street, different frame. Funny how I still say your name. I had so much I meant to say, but timing never learned to stay. Now I rehearse it all alone, talking to a silent phone. Calling you from yesterday, from a place you don't exist. All my words arrive too late, like a call you always missed. I don't need you back again. I just want you to know the truth. We were close and we were gone, and I never said goodbye to you. I've grown used to empty space, learn new habits, learn new ways. But sometimes when the night is long, I still hear you in my thoughts. I don't blame you, I don't blame me. Some things just aren't meant to be. Still the past picks up the line every once in a while. Calling you from yesterday, from a place you don't exist. All my words arrive too late, like a call you always missed. I don't need you back again. I just want you to know the truth. We were close and we were gone, and I never said goodbye to you. Maybe closure isn't clear. Maybe it just fades with years. Some conversations never start, they just echo in the heart. So I hang up, let it ring. Let the silence do its thing. If you ever think of me, I hope it hurts a little less.
Curtains breathe in lunar air. Night falls gently everywhere. Pillows catch our wandering breath, tracing secrets left unsaid. Words unravel calm and plain, settling where our thoughts remain vain. Their confessions break their chain, leaning closer vein to vein. Pillow talk in velvet night, casting warmth in muted light. Heartbeats trading gentle height, twinning threads of quiet right. Moments drifting like a dream, pulling futures into seam. Breaths align in steady stream, shaping what our shadows mean. Hands trace patterns on the sheet, mapping pulses where they meet. Stillness hums a subtle tune, hanging low beneath the moon. Thoughts unfold in ease ingrained, tides of calm replace the strain. Every murmur soft and sane, binding us like gentle rain. Pillow talk in velvet night, casting warmth in muted light. Heartbeats trading gentle height, twinning threads of quiet right. Moments drifting like a dream, pulling futures into seam. Breaths align in steady stream, shaping what our shadows mean. Maybe solace writes its fold in the trust our hands still hold. Nights like this turn gentle gold, teaching courage to be told. Pillow talk in fading light, drawing comfort into height. Nothing breaks this woven night, held where everything feels right. Street lights blur in evening rain. Memories press against the pane. Footsteps echo where she stood. Moments gone I never understood. Only when the night slowed down do I feel the weight I drowned. Silence wraps the empty town, telling me what's lost is found. Let her go, they always say, when the colors fade to gray, when the warmth slips far away, leaving shadows in its way. Never knew the fragile line till her absence matched the sign. Now the world feels less divine, missing what was never mine. Cafes close along the block, chairs still holding every talk. Laughter lingers in the air, soft reminder she was there. Truth appears when lights turn down, whispers rise without a sound. Time repeats the same old round, teaching why love can't be bound. Let her go, they always say, when the colors fade to gray, when the warmth slips far away, leaving shadows in its way. Never knew the fragile line till her absence matched the sign. Now the world feels less divine, missing what was never mine. Maybe letting go brings clear, soft release from every fear. If the road pulls her from here, hope still follows year to year. Let her go and find her way, even if my heart will stay. Some goodbyes are meant to say, love was real, just couldn't stay.
Shallow words don't hold me now. Surface calm won't show me how. I've been standing at the edge, counting fears I never said. Every signal pulls me in, past the noise beneath my skin. If I fall, I fall again. Better lost than standing still. I roll into the deep where the silence starts to speak. Let the wave pull me beneath. Every truth I try to keep. No more hiding in the tide. No more fear of what's inside. If I sink, I choose the right. Let the dark become my guide. All the maps I used before lead me back to open doors. Every answer feels too thin for the storms I'm living in. I don't need to stay above where it's safe but not enough. If this fall is part of love, I'll accept the rise or loss. I roll into the deep where the silence starts to speak. Let the weight pull me beneath. Every truth I try to keep. No more hiding in the tide. No more fear of what's inside. If I sink, I choose the right. Let the dark become my guide. Maybe depth is where we're shown what we are when stripped alone. All the masks we've overthrown leave us standing skin and bone. I roll deeper, I don't sleep. Every promise cuts too deep. Even if the fall is steep, I'll keep rolling to the deep. Empty seats where laughter stayed. Words still hanging halfway said. Time moved on but left a trace. Footsteps echo in this place. Every road we couldn't choose. Every night I still reuse. All the moments we might lose. Turn to light I never lose. I'll see you again someday when the weight all fades away. feels too long. Your memory keeps me strong. If the distance pulls apart, still you live inside my heart. Some goodbyes don't mean the end, they just bend and circle back. I'll see you again someday when the weight all fades away, when the dark gives room to gray and the scars begin to sway. Till that moment finds its time, I'll keep you between the lines. Even gone, you're still mine in the spaces we design. Maybe paths don't disappear, they just drift from here to here. Even when you're not so near, I can feel you crystal clear. I'll see you again someday, not in pain but in the rain, till the world feels right again. I'll hold on, not walk away. Morning light behind the screen, coffee cools in spaces between. Thoughts move slow, no need to race. Time feels right, I take my place. Breathing in, I let it flow. Nothing more I need to know. Even if the pace is low, that's alright, I'll let it go. Hope feels small, but hope is there, resting softly in the air. Not a promise, not a prayer, just a calm I learned to share. I don't rush, I don't say where I'll be another day. I just sit and gently stay, let the quiet lead the way. Pages turn without a sound, rain taps lightly all around. Every thought begins to rest, nothing heavy in my chest. Let the minutes come and go, I don't need to push or no. Somewhere deep a steady glow moves me on, soft and slow, soft and slow. Hope feels small, but hope is there, resting softly in the air. Not a promise, not a prayer, just a calm I learned to share. I don't rush, I don't say where I'll be another day. I just sit and gently stay, let the quiet lead the way. Maybe peace is being done with the need to overcome. I don't chase what's yet to come. I'm enough where I am. Hope stays low, but hope stays close, like a note I almost wrote. Nothing loud, nothing broke, just a breath and then hope. drums a steady beat. Hair feels wide, the world feels thin. Every doubt is wearing in. Counting breaths before I go, letting gravity take hold. Nothing left I need to know, just to fall into the flow. Skydiving through open air, fear dissolves, I'm standing bare. No more weight to drag me down, just the rush, no solid ground. Every second feels so right, free from edges, free from sight. Trusting where the wind invites, losing fear and falling light. Time slows as the ground turns small. Thoughts release, I let them fall. Every rule I used to keep breaks apart beneath the leap. No more gripping what I own, no more standing still alone. Even if I don't yet know, I believe the air will hold. Skydiving through open air, fear dissolves, I'm standing bare. No more weight to drag me down, just the rush, no solid ground. Every second feels so right, free from edges, free from sight. Trusting where the wind invites, losing fear and falling light. Maybe freedom lives in fear, wait until we draw it near. When there's nothing left to steer, that's when everything feels clear. Skydiving, I let it all. Every wall becomes a fall. In the silence, I recall I was born to risk it all. Inside the room, curtains breathe in shades of blue. Thoughts unwind, begin to drift, losing shape, losing grip. Every worry starts to slow. Heavy hours let me go. I don't fight the undertow, I just let the night take hold. Sweet dreams pull me underneath, soft illusions I don't need. Not escape but a release from the noise I couldn't be. In this dark I feel alive, even fears don't need to hide. Let the edges blur with time, I'll wake up on the other side. Shadows dance along the wall, nothing here demands at all. Every name I tried to be falls asleep inside of me. I don't need to chase control, let the quiet fill the hole. If I lose my sense of role, that's the part that makes me whole. just being done with the wars we never won. I don't run, I don't outrun, I just fade when night has come. Sweet dream, carry me deep, not to hide, just let me sleep. If tomorrow comes too soon, I'll return from this dream. Rain started halfway home. Shoes got wet, phone almost gone. I didn't text, didn't call, just kept walking through it all. You didn't ask what went wrong, didn't rush me to be strong. You just waited by the door, like you've done it all before. You didn't stop the rain that day, you didn't try to make it fade. You just stood there close and plain, letting weather be the same. I don't need a shield or sign, I don't need a brighter sky. When the world feels hard to face, you're the reason I can stay. Some weeks break without a sound, bills pile up, sleep breaks down. I don't tell you everything, but you notice little things. You don't promise this will end, you don't say just trust again. You sit with me inside the mess, like that's already enough. You didn't stop the rain that day, you didn't try to make it fade. You just stood there close and plain, letting weather be the same. I don't need a shield or sign, I don't need a brighter sky. When the world feels hard to face, you're the reason I can stay. Maybe love is staying put when there's nothing you can fix. Not a word, not a plan, just a hand that doesn't slip. So let the clouds do what they do, I don't need them gone or blue. If I'm standing in the rain, I'm not alone, and that's enough. And that's enough. street where our footsteps used to meet. Lights are hanging everywhere, but they glow with empty air. All the things we meant to say melted with the holiday. Warmth we shared has slipped away, leaving frost where hearts once lay. I gave you pieces of my heart, hoping we would never part, but the season played its part, turning warm to something sharp. Now the winter seems so clear, every memory reappears. What was joy becomes a tear, melting slowly year to year. Festive tune, holding hands beneath the moon. I walk past our favorite store, knowing we're not us anymore. Even though I feel the gray, keep going day by day. Lessons learned in soft decay teach me how to find my way. I gave you pieces of my heart, hoping we would never part, but the season played its part, turning warm to something sharp. Now the winter seems so clear, every memory reappears. What was joy becomes a tear, melting slowly year to year. Maybe love returns in light, brighter days beyond this night. Even endings can feel right when we choose a gentler side. I'll guard the quiet in my heart, heal the pieces torn apart, let the cold fade from its start. Winter ends and so do part.
Starry night drifts through broken lines. Soft beats trace the quiet signs. Shadows hum in subtle tones, carving calm and aching bones. Every pulse beneath the sky, whispers of the world gone by. Starry night, a distant view, guiding dreams with skies so blue. Soft beats echo, shadows sigh, cradling time as hours fly. Moonlight paints the silent sea, reflections dance so gracefully. Gentle whispers, soft and clear, carrying hope where hearts appear. Every spark that fills the air tells a story floating there. Starry night, a distant view, guiding dreams with skies so blue. Soft beats echo, shadows sigh, cradling time as hours fly. Maybe stars hold secrets deep, whispered promises as we sleep. Starry night, a distant view, guiding dreams with skies so blue. Soft beats echo, shadows sigh, cradling time as hours fly. Let the night unravel free as we float in mystery.
Footsteps ring on meadow ground, shadows stretch without a sound. Gold dust clings along my skin, marking where my fights begin. All the trials that forged my flame, built a self I had to claim. Every scar repeats my name, turning fear to sharpened frame. Golden in the storms I hold, burning bright but never told. Walking past that stay untold, wearing strength instead of cold. Through the voids I carve my light, standing firm against the light. Rising past the fractured night, shaping fate into my right. Golden rings in distant air, calling me to rise from where broken pieces used to stay. Now they guide a new way. Pressure molds my shifting frame, turns the fractures into flame. What I lost is not the same, now it fuels the one I became. Golden in the storms I hold, burning bright but never told. Walking paths that stay untold, wearing strength instead of cold. Through the voids I carve my light, standing firm against the light. Rising past the fractured night, shaping fate into my right. Maybe gold is born from where, pressed by weight we used to bear. Turn from loss to something rare, forged through heat and endless care. Golden where my truths unfold, rising from the shattered old. Every step grows fierce and bold. This is how my
were echoes in one room, soft beginnings meant to bloom. And the lines began to fade, leaving marks the past had made. All we had hangs in the air, fragile threads beyond repair. Truths unravel everywhere, heavy with the weight we bear. Feels like talking to a stone, reaching out but still alone. Every spark that once had shone turned to ash, we can't atone. You slip further from your name, footsteps colder than a flame. Faces blur yet feel the same, leaving me without a claim. Pages left half torn, faded ink no longer warm. Every corner of this place still recalls a lost embrace. Every truth we couldn't share, lingering in vacant air. What was ours is now laid bare, silent wounds we both still wear. Feels like talking to a stone, reaching out but still alone. Every spark that once had shone turned to ash, we can't atone. You slip further from your name, footsteps colder than a flame. Faces blur yet feel the same, leaving me without a claim. Maybe letting go is right, from one another's sight. Shadows hold what once was bright. Now I walk this road alone, filling spaces we outgrown. What remains becomes my own quiet truths beneath the stone.